campus of Adrian College. I am Gabriel Trine. Alongside me is my color commentating partner and good friend Ian Went. Tyler DeWitt is here in the booth with us. Megan Abbey engineering today's game here on site. And the Bulldogs are here for homecoming. Today should be a great day for Adrian College athletics and Adrian College football.
Bruiser. Class of 1983 for football. Class of 1991 for field hockey and softball. Class of 2007 for baseball. Class of 2009 for softball. 2011 men's NCAA hockey team.
So Wisconsin Lutheran will get the football first from the 25. It's 1st and 10. Taking the give, Yaki throws it right side.
Yes!
Bulldogs get the football! He's going to try again. The away stands are rumbling. West. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is up away. This one will find its way through the uprights. Okay, it's 32-29 here on the campus of Adrian College. Kicking a field goal, 4th down, snap is good, hold is good, this kick is up away. This one is so good! Adrian College wins the football game! Adrian College wins the football game! They're storming the field! Who can blame them? 32-29 is the final score! What a moment, what a special way to wrap up homecoming's festivities here on Saturday.
We were floating down the river in your red canoe. You were laughing at my stories, oh, back from my youth. Yeah, and I remember thinking to myself that you were the one. Oh, you were stunning, you were lovely, yeah, you were fun. There was no one else I wanted to see. There was nothing
faculty, staff, members of the Board of Trustees, friends of Adrian College, and students and friends over in the chapel. It is my great privilege to introduce to you the newest members of the Adrian College family, the incoming class of 2023.
Oh, that one time on the West Coast in the dead of night, we were watching cruise ships gently pass us by. Oh, and I remember gazing at your face in that starry light. Oh, thinking life don't get much better than a night like tonight. 'Cause there was no one else I wanted to see. There was nothing else I wanted then you my love. 'Cause there is no one else I wanna see. There is nothing else I wanna do. There is nowhere else I wanna be than with my arms wrapped tight around you. Oh yeah, oh, oh. Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste.
I'm the king of rock, there is none higher. Sucker MCs should call me sire. To promote my kingdom, you must use fire. I won't stop rocking till I retire.
Now we rock up funny and come correct. All sets are on time and rhyme connect. Got the right to flow and good elect. And other rappers can't stand it, but give us respect. I wanna rock.
Never in a million years would I have thought that I would be playing in France. I picked Adrian, one, because of this reason, and it's just an amazing experience. You get to see all the different types of play that they have. Like, they play a lot different here.
I think it's really like deep rooted in all of us. I found my family at Adrian, so I think for me it's my second home. So to be a Bulldog on this team is a lot.
It's pretty unreal. Not a lot of colleges have this experience, and these are my best friends, so doing something like this with them is pretty awesome.
My teammates are my family. To get to experience everything with them and seeing these breathtaking views is just life-changing. I'm always going to remember this trip.
Into this world we're thrown, like a dog without a bone, an actor out on loan, riders on the storm.
And the music was good and the music was loud.
They're a totally different kind of like soccer player over here. It's a different style, different speed. Like, obviously there's a language barrier too, and I think it just really helps our team grow, like, both with skills and seeing different styles of play.
With this program, never give up. Like, always, like, we have a team all behind us. We have 29 girls, and you come in, you have best friends on the team. You have best friends right away, and everyone's competitive, but everyone is so close. You fight, you work hard, so you're also family. It's awesome.
Rock of ages, rock of ages.
Adrian has taught me a lot not only as a soccer player but as an adult, because it taught me how to persevere and never give up and have determination, which is also important in your field of study or your career. Being a Bulldog means you never give up. It means that you're expected to work hard and to give your all into everything you do, whether it's academics or athletics.
It means that we are watching soccer on the greatest stage that you possibly can see it, and we get to see a result of what we've put into women's soccer in general and how far U.S. soccer has come, especially for women.
The girls really seemed to take in all aspects of the trip, very engaged. They loved every minute. I loved every minute. It was so much more than I expected. I knew it would be great, but it really was fascinating. Just to see another culture. The games the girls played against a team from Lyon and then a team from Paris, that was amazing. They were just so fun to watch. The girls seemed to love it. It's a great experience.
I think the fun thing for me was I always see the girls just on the field, and seeing them, just their natural behavior and hanging with each other and see how much they actually mean to each other is really nice. It was different from seeing them on the field.
One of the things that we talked about on this trip was the concept of courage, and sometimes you have to have the courage to say no to a Division I offer because it's not the right fit. If you feel at home with us, then you may have to. It may take a little extra within yourself to say, you know what, that's where I want to be. I may have people around me saying that I should be playing Division I, but all of us here had options. And we chose to do something special in this place, and we don't believe in the division thing. I would put our experience that we're able to provide up against just about any college and university out there, and we work very hard to make that happen. We don't just think that happens by chance or that we're complacent about it. We work really, really hard to give our student athletes the best possible experience, and that starts from support from the administration to the facilities we have, to the ability to put a trip like this together that is once in a lifetime, and then we encourage our players to have the courage to make sure that it's not once in a lifetime. That when you leave here, you see the value in travel and investing in yourself, and you do it again and you do it again. And as we told the team, there's going to be another World Cup in the next 4 years. You get to decide if you're there or not. So many things are happening around the world that you get to choose if you're going to take part or if you're going to take a seat. So hopefully all of our players coming in have that desire to live life to its fullest, and certainly I know the players that went on this trip walk away with a little bit of inspiration moving forward.
Hello and welcome to the campus of Adrian College. I am Gabriel Trine. Alongside me is my color commentating partner and good friend Ian Went. Tyler DeWitt is here in the booth with us. Megan Abbey engineering today's game here on site. And the Bulldogs are here for homecoming. Today should be a great day for Adrian College athletics and Adrian College football.
Loser. Class of 1983 for football. 1991.
Adrian College impacted my life so profoundly. I was able to be engaged in so many activities on campus just from the start of one invitation. For that simple invitation, I was able to be part of student government. I decided to be part of the dance team, joined a sorority, and so many other experiences that I wouldn't have been able to take part of if I wasn't engaged by just one individual. Along the way, I've had the opportunity to talk with many professors and have them as great advisors to me throughout my career in Adrian and throughout my life as an individual working in the field of education. I'm very grateful to all of those individuals that have helped me get to where I am today.
This is a test of what we're getting here tonight on Adrian College TV. I'm not getting any levels from this right here, which is, well, disappointing to put it lightly. This is a test of this, and that's not working at all. That is not a good sign. Why would this not be working? This is a level. This is a level. This is a level. There we go. That's much better. We're getting some levels now. Do you guys want to check this out and give me your opinion on how this sounds as far as the level? Is this too loud? Is this not loud enough? What do you think? How does this sound to you?
If you're asking me, Gabe, I think it sounds pretty good. I think mine sounds a little high, if we're being honest.
Okay, let's cut this down just a little bit.
But I'm probably not going to say much.
How's that right there?
Sounds great.
That's good. Okay, we've got a level here inside of the Maryland Sports and Fitness Center. The slam dunk! That's too hot.
Oh my God!
Slam dunk! That's too hot. Here we go. It's basketball, and this is a slam dunk.
That's too hot.
That's too hot. That's too hot.
Too hot.
This is our main level, set at 0 decibels. Here's a three-pointer.
He missed.
Okay, we now have a main limiter. We should be good to go here on the Adrian College Sports Network. When we get closer to time for
We have
tip,
to motivate
we'll
our
start
lives, and we
changing
have
stuff
to
and things.
motivate our youth because we don't want them to go through the same things they put us through. We have to be
Things will
different
change
and live better lives.
along with the stuff.
Hi, I'm Anton Horton, exercise science major. I'll be graduating in December, and I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
That'll be sick, man. Look at that.
That's a cool
That
view.
is sick.
I chose to
told
come
him
to
anytime the
Adrian
ball's
College
down there,
because
you
the
kind
high
of
school that I
expect me to
went
go
to
to
it had
it.
about
That'd be sick.
500 students.
That's
It was
sick,
small classroom sizes.
Ryan's got a sick shot.
I was
today.
able
Hey,
to
sick
visit this
shot,
campus in
Ryan.
high
Sick
school.
shot,
Once I
Ryan.
got to the campus, I
got
loved
a
the way
sick
that it
shot.
looked.
Sick shot.
Sick shot.
The classroom size was,
shot.
kind of the same
Sick shot.
classroom
Sick
sizes
shot.
that I was
Sick
used to
shot.
from high school.
Hey, Trey.
So I felt like
You
this
notice
place would be
what's
perfect
something
for me.
us three have in common that you don't?
A sick shot.
What's something us
My
three have
freshman
in
year, I
common
came
that
in
you
with
don't?
about 20 individuals from Detroit, Michigan. My sophomore year, a lot of those students left.
Okay, true.
We
What
come
else
to
is something
graduate,
common that
we
you
spend
don't
money
have?
to come here. Our parents invest in our
Yeah.
education. I believe that retention of African
you.
American students is very important. I believe that we all come to college to create a better opportunity for ourselves. And I believe that Brothers in
Yeah, you're
Action
good.
has been an organization here that gives students the opportunity
We're the 5,
to
6, 7,
pretty
8
much
imports
struggle
on here.
and also become successful because they've learned how to deal with those struggles.
Okay, brother, have mercy, you missed
Oh, okay.
Students who join Brothers in Action see a major shift in their GPA. Students from
Heck of a
all
shot
backgrounds
right there,
can
Gabe.
get involved.
Impressive.
We motivate students, inspire students. We want students to develop networking skills, communication skills.
Driving the lane and the flush.
Coming to Adrian College at first was kind of tough for me. I received a letter from Bridget Winslow my freshman year, kind of telling me that, if you don't get it together, if you don't get things together, then there's a possibility you won't be here the next semester. But that letter has led to the relationship that I have with Bridget Winslow. She's the one I can go talk to about anything. She's the one who gives me great motivation and encourages me to push through. She also gives that motivation to a lot of students in our organization.
Anton is a very unique individual. He's compassionate yet has a competitive edge, which is very fun to watch because he pushes his peers to reach outside their comfort zones and pushes them to be more than I think they can even be.
And I think that showing that you care for a student helps the students in so many different ways. President, being able to talk to your president, I can't stress enough the importance of having a relationship with your faculty and staff. At other schools, students will never be able to talk or meet their president, their vice president, or their dean.
This guy's all right.
It's a different kind of vibe here that helps me think and pushes me to want to be the best leader that I can be. A tip that I'll give you guys is that it's okay to be a leader. It's okay to be different. We need more leaders in this world today, but we need people who think on their own and can help encourage others. There's too much bad things going on in our world today, so if you want to be a leader, you can be a leader.
Yeah, just something different every time.
Okay.
After graduation, I plan on joining the military. I'll be gone for about 5 months. After I come back from the military, I will then attend Wayne State University to pursue a master's in education and leadership. One day I would like to be a principal, then eventually be superintendent. I would love to be the superintendent of Detroit Public Schools one day. And I believe that that's my passion, and I believe that's my calling. So I will be the superintendent of Detroit Public Schools one day.
We have to start winning and stop thinking about defeat. We have to keep pushing until our goals are complete. We have to chase greatness to get rid of the pain. We have to stop just doing things and start using our brains. We have to.
Hello and welcome inside of the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center here on the campus of Adrian College. You are tuned in to the Adrian College Sports Network here live on Adrian College TV and 107.9 FM WVAC. I'm Gabriel Trine, Trey Matthews, Matt Kibbe, and Mason Hostetler here alongside me for Adrian College basketball. The men's NCAA basketball team today playing host to the Trine University Thunder. The Thunder 8-5 on the season and Adrian 7-5. And guys, this should be an exciting matchup here today.
You're right, Gabe. We're in for one heck of a show tonight because we're at the start of conference play. This separates the men from the boys. This separates the contenders from the non-contenders. Right now, Adrian is in the middle of the pack, and this is going to be a good test for them to go against Trine, who are undefeated in conference right now at 2-0.
I agree with you there. I'm excited for this contest. We just had the women's varsity basketball game prior to this one, and you know what? The stands are packed for this Adrian College Bulldog team, as well as on the other side. The Trine fans were able to show out today, and you know, this atmosphere is going to be great for a college basketball game at the Division III level, and it's going to show why D3 sports matter. It's going to be a great contest. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, this is going to be a fantastic contest here today. 20 minutes on the clock. We're about to get underway with half number one. Ian Wendt, Adrian College's basketball public address announcer, running down the roster right now. Trine leads this all-time series against Adrian, 34-29 in basketball, but Adrian has won its last two meetings against the Thunder. They hold a 15-17 record at home all-time. Right now, the two leading scorers for the Bulldogs, you're going to hear these names a lot tonight, folks. You might even want to turn down the radio dial just one notch for all the shouting we're going to do. Jeremy Kalanji and Jordan Harris. So Jordan Harris averaging 24.7 points per game. Jeremy Kalanji clipping in at 22.1 points per game. And these two have just been electric for Adrian's Bulldogs. They've been unbelievable this season, Trey. You're talking about guys who are really setting a bunch of records. Mid-December, Jeremy Kalanji crested 1,000 career points. Last week against Kalamazoo, Jordan Harris crested 1,000 with a three-pointer from about 40 foot. These guys have just been unbelievable.
You're right, Gabe. And this basketball season, it's all been about the duos, not just in college, but in the NBA as well, from Anthony Davis to LeBron, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. And now Adrian's getting a little bit of that with Jeremy Kalanji and Jordan Harris. They're the two leaders for Adrian. They're giving us a lot of scoring. And they have to be the leaders, and if they get it going, watch out. The Bulldogs are a scary team, and hopefully they can defeat this tough Trine team.
Nothing doing on those two first offensive possessions. Adrian now back with the basketball on the offensive end of the floor. We've already seen 40 seconds of play. The cross, the step back, cash, money. What a three ball by Jordan Harris.
And he comes out of the gate strong. That three-pointer, that crossover, that was nice by Jordan Harris right there. Impressive. Like I said, he's the leader of this team, and he's not afraid to show it, Gabe.
Trine Thunder with a basketball, and they can't convert offensively. It's 3-0 here inside of the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center. 60 seconds gone here in the first as Harris takes another three, this time no good. Trine Thunder down back on the offensive end of the floor, faking a shot. Bryce Williams, an outlet pass, now back up to the center of the arc. Marcus Winters with it. He doesn't want to fire. They go all the way around. Dipped off back to a man covered by Jordan Harris. That's Langston Johnson with the ball. Langston Johnson steps back. Quick pass. Now 1 minute and 30 seconds gone here in the first. There's the drive, firing from mid-range. The big teardrop won't fall. Connor Pelham goes up for the board.
Rebounds are going to be essential for both teams. Both these teams are not exactly tall, so you got to be physical and you got to be a dog down there. No pun intended.
Battling his way down in the paint, laying this one up and in. What a ball by Robert Warwick, the junior from Columbia City, Indiana. 2 minutes gone in the first. Adrian leads 5-0. A good start to conference play for the Bulldogs.
It is, but you cannot be satisfied. Trine's last game against Almo was close for a reason. They won that game 79-71. That was a close affair all throughout. Don't let Trine go on a run, especially towards the end of this contest if it's still close, because Trine will not give up. They're 2-0 in conference for a reason. They've stepped up their game big time this time around. And right now we're going to get 2 free throws, it looks like.
That stadium atmosphere is going to hopefully be to the benefit of the Bulldogs today with a big home crowd. The students are back on campus, and I just have a feeling that they're going to make an impact on this game.
Well, if it's getting packed right now for Trine, I'm loving to see what's going to be in the future, Kibby. You need your students behind you because fans are important to any sport and to any game. This is important, and I think the Bulldogs are feeling the love for their fans, their students, parents, whoever's in the stands, or just someone, an Adrian local maybe.
Robert Warwick with the basketball. Quick pass, close side of the arc. Trine converted on both of those free throws. It's now 5-2 with 2.5 minutes gone here in the first half. Pass inside. What a ball! And Jeremy Kalanji with a collision in the bucket. It's 7-2.
That's big bully basketball for Jeremy Kalanji. This guy is strong. He's not afraid. Not only is he tops in scoring for Adrian College, he's also leading the team in rebounds. So you know he's not afraid to get dirty, get down there, and now he's going to try to convert the and one.
Man, I couldn't be happier with Jeremy Kalanji. This guy came and spoke at the President's Dinner. Every single broadcast, I'm sorry if you tune in for every Adrian College basketball game on ACSN, I'm going to talk about this guy. He just converted the three-point play. He is converting the three-point play on his college career. This is a high-class, high-character young man. He is an unbelievable athlete on the floor, and he's great in the classroom. Couldn't ask for a better guy on the campus of Adrian College. Trine trying to work this basketball down inside, firing from mid-range in the paint, nothing doing. Ball tipped up and regathered right there by the big man, Caleb Swick, the sophomore from Indiana. Adrian comes back down to the offensive end of the floor. Swick hooks up with Warwick. He wants to drive, gonna take it, looking to fire from mid-range. This one's cash. Adrian College now leads 10-2. 3 minutes, 20 seconds gone in the first.
The shots are coming in early and fast for the Bulldogs. This is a great start, but never be satisfied. Trine will not give up.
Trine Thunder worked this one around the arc. Wanted to fire, nothing doing. Quick outlet pass. This one from three-point range came off the front of the iron. Harris is there for it. Bulldogs get it back. They're coming back to the offensive end of the floor here. We have been electric early, guys.
Both these teams are 4-2 in their last 6 games, but Trine has won 4 straight. This is an even contest, in my opinion, Gabe.
Warwick with the three. Jeremy Kalanji with another mind-boggling play. He's our play of the week this week after a slam dunk against Kalamazoo.
Hey, even though that shot didn't go in, that was still a great effort and just a strong effort by Jeremy Kalanji. I like that physicality and aggressiveness.
Trine gets the 2-point bucket, 10-4 now with 4 minutes, 15 seconds gone here in the first. Matt, you were so excited about that dunk, you immediately shouted, that's the play of the week.
I had to, it was just so exciting. It was so energetic in this stadium and in this arena that it had to be the play of the week. I'll tell you what, I've never seen something so athletic as that play was. I had to give it to it.
Well, the public address announcer and I had dinner last night, and it's funny because he said the same thing I thought at the time. He said, we're both sitting there in the stadium with mics, and both of us in our heads said to ourselves, he's not going to make it to the ball. He made it to the ball. I mean,
Yes,
he must have been 3 foot off the ground. He slammed that home. Folks, we got the NCAA liking this clip on Twitter. Like, this is an amazing play. Check it out at Adrian College TV.
Gabe, I didn't know the NCAA liked that tweet.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
That is amazing. That was a good play.
Wow.
Connor Pelham on the defense. Forced Trine to miss there. It's 10-4, 5 minutes, 10 seconds gone here in the first. And right now, Jordan Harris talking with Coach, who's walking along the bench as he comes down the floor. 6-point differential. Harris with a quick move. Driving, wants to fire, elects to go outside to Warwick. Pelham going to take it inside into the paint, loses the basketball, stripped, and now regathered by the Thunder's Marcus Winters, the senior. Winters looking with the ball. Gave it off. Back to him. Now far side. This one still waiting to shoot. Trine working this one all around. 15 seconds left here on the shot clock. Now the drive, wanting to fire inside of the paint. This one comes with a little kiss off the glass. It's 10-6.
That was an amazing play. That was a great defense, but just better offense by Trine right there. Nothing you could do about that one. If I'm the Bulldogs, I'm looking for some three-point shots from Jordan Harris, Connor Pelham, and Trey Helinski.
Nice job
and also
there.
Jeremy Kalanji.
I think that's going to be a given. They're going to be your two top scorers today. You got to think they're just on the floor, anything, putting out for this Bulldog team and the culture that they have created here.
I'm trying to retweet this this stream right now on Twitter, so sorry if I'm missing anything.
You got to follow us on our socials, Twitter, Facebook,
find us.
Instagram, and now TikTok.
TikTok.
We talked about it earlier in the women's varsity game if you were able to catch that, but this new development in the social media world is if you gotta be tuned in to what we are doing on our social media platforms. It is truly astonishing what we were able to bring to the market.
Kibby, I might sound like an old man, but what is TikTok exactly?
TikTok is like...
It's like cheap Vine.
Like cheap Vine, yeah, but longer.
Rest in
Better.
peace, Vine.
Rip Vine.
Rip
That's
Vine.
right.
Make it a hashtag. Make that trending, people.
Rip Vine. Here we go. Bulldogs headed back to the offensive end of the floor, holding a 3-point lead here right now. 6 minutes and a half gone here in period number 1. Ball is intercepted. Here come the Thunder down the floor. Little bit of space on the fast break, driving inside and off the glass.
Basketball is a game of runs, Gabe, and right now Trine is on a run, and they've cut this deficit to just 1 point. Bulldogs are a little bit in a slump right now.
Adrian with it, with the ball right now. Kendall Bellamy. Bellamy wants to fire. He's in a bit of trouble. Goes outside. Jeremy Kalanji. The 3-ball just about fell. That one clattered all around before it bounced out.
Just got to keep shooting.
Oh,
nice
steal.
scrappy defense by Trey Helinski, the hometown native out of Adrian, Michigan.
Adrian Bulldogs back to the offensive end of the floor. Still just a 1-point game as they hang on to that 12-11 lead. Pass to the close side of the arc. That was a long one outside to Kalanji. Nearly lost over the center of the floor. He regathers, spins, wants to drive. Tried to go through traffic, tipped away, and now stolen by the Thunder. That one intended for Bellamy.
I think he was trying to get a kick ball violation right there.
3-ball! What a ball right there by Langston Johnson, the senior from Indiana. And now the Thunder with their first lead of the day, 14-12, with just about 8 minutes gone here in the first. Here comes another steal. Highlight reel play coming as he delivers that off the glass. 16-12 with 7 minutes and 54 seconds gone here in period number 1. What a play.
Basketball is a game of runs, and Trine has gone on a big run to regain the lead. They're up by 4. They're showing their thunder right now. No pun intended again, but still. The Bulldogs have got to get their shots down because Trine will not give up. They will not back down. They have a 4-game win streak for a reason.
Yeah, they just gave up a good opportunity. That was the Bulldogs. They had a good shot to get back in and take more of a lead and take control of this game, but they gave the Thunder the ball back and let them get a good steal right in front. You know, I got to say, that three to take the lead, that was a deep three. That was impressive shot from the Trine Thunder. And, you know, got to be aware that if you're the Bulldogs, you got to tighten up the defense a little bit. You let them get back into this game and take a lead. Now you got to translate it back to your offense and get everything going again.
All right, I got some business to take care of. I'm going to try and run through this real quick. So I want to thank you guys for being with me here today on the Adrian College Sports Network. I'm our executive producer here at Adrian College TV. I'm the only pro on staff, and I'm trying to be hands-off today. I've got no equipment in my hands. I'm just calling the game. We've got Matt Kibbe to my right. He's one of our student directors. I've got Mason Hostetler here running all the graphics you see on screen. We've got Trey Matthews, who is running the top cam, doing color commentary. These two are on air with me. And down on the sideline, running our sideline cam, and a great young play-by-play broadcaster, freshman Ryan Cuddy. How about Ryan Cuddy on the mic?
He can't hear you, Gabe.
But how about him on the mic?
Absolutely. Oh, my. I got a chance to listen to him for the women's basketball game, and I will tell you what.
He's electric.
He's going to be talented here at ACTV.
He's great. He's great. Now down on the offensive end of the floor, that's Adrian with the ball. 8 minutes gone here in the first. Down inside, Bellamy off the glass. How about the length needed to complete that play?
The trickery layup. I like that.
Trine Thunder working it around the arc. Waiting to fire, taking their time here. Got that first bit of business out of the way. Love having you guys here with me on ACSN. Love what we're building. And, you know, I just had the chance to talk to our coaching staff as an entirety here. Every coach of every varsity sport. I had a meeting last week and got to talk to them with Coach. And Coach is our athletic director. I call Mike Duffy Coach. And, you know, honestly, it would be exciting if all we had accomplished this year was getting ACTV onto the radio and simulcasting it as the Adrian College Sports Network. But we've done so much more than that, and it's thanks to you guys. Your hard work, your dedication, the quality of what we produce has become immaculate in comparison.
Gabe, we still got plenty of time left in this game. Don't make me get emotional right now.
Here come the Thunder after the steal, down into the paint, and he waited out the defender right there. What a play by the Thunder.
Play.
Bulldogs back on the offensive end of the floor. They trail by 4 now. Working this one around outside. Tyler Guillory going around the arc. That's the local man. Dipped it up to Kalanji. Now Kalanji off to Harris from three-point range. Can't convert.
That would have been huge.
Bulldogs can't buy a bucket. 9 minutes gone here in the first. Working this around the arc to the far side. Now close side. Marcus Winters. Flips it back over. Comes right to him again. Score 18-14 right now here on ACSN. Trine leads on the road. Swick on the defense. This one clatters around and won't fall for Maurice Hunter, the senior from Monroe. Jordan Harris coming back to the offensive end of the floor. 9.5 gone in the first period. Quick pass to Swick. He wanted to fire. Covered by Hunter. Elected not to. Hunter's got height. Probably a good call. Goes to Guillory. Guillory drives, has a lane off the glass, and this one won't fall either. Man, someone help Adrian.
Missed that point blank. The defender came a little late. I thought he had an easy layup, but unfortunately he just missed it. He missed a shot. That happens sometimes. You just got to get back on defense and try to defend as they just gave up a three-pointer.
What a long ball for the Trine Thunder. They extend their lead now. It is 21-14 here on the campus of Adrian College.
People look at Trine's stats and they wonder why they're doing so well against conference play. Well, they've stepped up their game. One of the areas they've stepped up in is their three-point percentage. Against conference, they're shooting 40% from the field. Prior to this game, of course, prior to non-conference play, they were shooting about 35.5 from three-point range.
And right now, the run for the Thunder has a chance to stay alive as Adrian misses another mid-range bucket. Down on the offensive end of the floor, that's Brandon Johnson. Johnson goes to Hunter, now back out to three-point range, driving and wanting to fire, and great defensive play there. Trey Helinski and Jeremy Kalanji in the way, but they hit him with a foul?
They hit him with the foul.
They hit him with the foul indeed.
You know, I want to point something out that I saw in that last Adrian College possession. Jordan Harris got extremely, not upset, but vocal with his team, trying to get something going, knowing that they need the points here, trying to set up the offense. And that's something that you do want to see, although you want to see the buckets fall. It's good to see the vocalization. Being a coach on the court, that's important in this game.
Hey, everyone needs a spark plug. Whether you're coming off the bench, whether you're starting, everyone needs a spark just to light them up, especially if you are down by 7 points in the first half.
This one is converted for the Thunder. They now lead 22-14, 9:21 left here in the first. I also want to give a shout out today here. This is part of the business I have to deal with that is not of the game. We got the dance team here, and we've got the band. And the band is here without drums. They're making it work with just percussion.
You forgot the cheerleaders. They're also here.
Cheerleaders are here as well. Pretty exciting stuff. They traded dance for cheerleaders. I'm sorry. Didn't even notice. Harris with the ball. Wants to drive into the paint. There's the whistle.
If your three-pointers or your mid-range shots aren't falling, that's usually smart to go into the hole and try to score. Start off slow before you extend your range.
Well, the announcement came earlier here this week. The concert has been unveiled. Our acts here for the Adrian College Spring Concert. We'll get into that in a moment. Inbounding pass goes to Jeremy Kalanji. He goes back out. Bellamy from three-point land. This one no good either. Trine can continue their run, leading 22-14. Quick pass, far side, now down low. Hunter wants to fire. Hunter off the glass. It's 22-14. Now a 10-point lead for Trine University here in Adrian, Michigan.
The Bulldogs have been struggling with their three-point range against conference teams. They went from 40% from non-conference, and now prior to this game, they're shooting about 30.5, almost 10 percentage points down as they get the turnover, and that can't be good.
They work this one all around before the whistle sounds, and the Trine bench erupts down on the floor as we get a timeout.
Yeah, you got to take one here.
Much needed timeout. Try to stop this run.
Yeah, absolutely going to have to stop this run. It's a full timeout down here on the floor. Let's see, we've covered most of our business here today. We still got to talk about the concert acts. We plugged the social media once, but do be sure to follow us on social media. The biggest thing you can do to help support us here, what we're doing at Adrian College TV, is you can subscribe. And I don't care if you're a Thunder fan. I don't care if you're a Thunder student. We want you with us here on YouTube at Adrian College TV. Hit that subscribe button. Follow along for our journey as a program here. We are trying to create some elite broadcasters on Adrian College TV. We plugged the band. We plugged the cheerleaders who were swapped out by the dance team. Matt, let's talk about that concert. I want to know what you know.
Oh, I know it all. I'm excited. We got Hunter Hayes and B.O.B. coming to the campus of Adrian College for our spring concert on March 20th. And you know who's going to be there for the pregame coverage?
Us.
ACTV.
That's right.
Oh, we are? We got invited?
Be there.
An hour-long show prior to the concert. We'll be interviewing fans, students. We will be outside of the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center. That's where the concert will be. So you know what I saw today? We posted the announcement for the concert, and I'm on the social channels, and people are commenting and DMing us like, oh, I wish I could come to the concert, but I'm not a student. What do you mean?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Everybody can come.
Listen, I'm from Philadelphia. I went to Temple University's spring concert. They had Tyler, the Creator, there. I went with my brother. It's awesome.
What are
you
tickets?
Don't have to be a student.
How much are tickets? $5, $10?
Yeah, buy tickets online.
Buy tickets
$10?
online, print them off, come down here.
I think they're
It's $10.
The website's called Everbright, I believe.
Yeah, look it up. Adrian College Spring Concert. We'd love to have you here with us. You can find more information on adrian.edu. Bulldogs back on the offensive end of the floor. They trail 26-14 after the timeout. Jordan Harris, Kalanji, Swick. Swick looking, wants to go inside. Finds Pelham. He kicks it back up to the point guard. Still trying to work it down inside. Thunder playing tight. They have a 12-point lead. And Harris drains this one after the whistle.
Hey, if your shots aren't falling, try to get foul. And work your way to the line. I know they're not in the bonus just yet, but that's what you got to do. You got to chip away at this lead sooner rather than later.
Inbounding pass, Adrian Bulldogs with it, far side to Swick. Now Harris, Kalanji looking, nearly intercepted. Goes to Warwick, Robert Warwick up top, around the arc. Pelham fires, and he was covered heavily, but he breaks open that long run by the Trine Thunder. It's 26-17 after the three ball.
What did I say? Try to find Jordan Harris, Connor Pelham, Trey Helinski, or Jeremy Kalanji.
Trine Thunder, Langston Johnson, the senior from Indiana, drains a three of his own in response. 29-17.
I spoke too soon. Eye for an eye for either team.
Bulldogs back on the offensive end of the floor. That's Swick with it. Swick ladles it to Kalanji. Kalanji as he's turning in mid-jump. Now just a 9-point game. It's 29-20 here inside of the Marilat. 7 minutes left in the first. Thunder again from three-point land. This no good. Maurice Hunter battles that away from Connor Pelham, and that's going to be a Bulldog basketball as Pelham goes to the hardwood hard.
Bulldogs got away with that one, but you can't allow Trine to get open baskets. You don't want to be trading eye for an eye, arm for an arm, leg for a leg, or anything. You got to chip away at this lead, and if you just let them shoot a three-pointer, you're doing nothing to break into this run.
Big thanks for tuning in here tonight on the Adrian College Sports Network, live online, free and in HD at Adrian College TV. Find us on YouTube if you'd like to watch the game, and you're listening on 107.9 FM, WVAC Radio. Jordan Harris on the offensive end of the floor makes a couple of slick moves, then loses the basketball out of play.
You know, I got to tell you, this sideline view that we got today, Ryan Cuddy on the camera down there, it's absolutely tremendous. It looks so good. At least from my point of view on the switcher. I'm telling you, I hope you fans like it. It's something we want to do more of, and wow, what a play. What a cut to the basket.
Play. Way to find number 21, Caleb Swick. Impressive.
Thunder back on the offensive end of the floor. Adrian trails 29-22 now. 6:15 left here in the first half. Pass inside. This one sent on a play by the Bulldogs. They're going to say Kalanji was the last to touch that as he was pushed to the floor.
Both teams getting a little physical and a little chippy with each other. You like that against conference rivals.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a fun game. We've got two great head coaches here today, Brooks Miller, Kyle Lindsay. Lindsay in his fourth season now at the helm for Adrian. What he has done with this program is probably my favorite turnaround since I've been a Bulldog and been around this school. It's really pretty cool to see the guys he's brought in, and you know, we have some fantastic alumni as well. I'm not saying I don't love a lot of them. We've got some great athletes and some fantastic young men that have played here, but Kyle Lindsay has put together this high-class, high-character team. Those right
hustle.
there are the kind of plays they make. Hustle plays, diving plays.
Call timeout. There we go. Smart.
Timeout down on the floor. Kyle Lindsay knows what the move is. As these two teams take a break, we will as well, and we'll be right back here on the Adrian College Sports Network with more Adrian College Hoops.
Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back here on the Adrian College Sports Network. 29-24 as Jeremy Kalanji delivers the ball from deep range.
Phone the bank because that's cash, as you would say, Gabe. Amazing. The Bulldogs are coming right back. What do you say, Kibby?
I absolutely love to see it. Got to keep it up. 4-point game here with 5:15 left. Bulldogs got to just keep doing what they're doing.
Here's one from long range. Clatters off the heel of the iron. Sent back outside. Langston looks to the far side of the arc. Now a pass to Hunter. 5 minutes left in the first half. Back up top from three-point land, and as these two collide, the whistle does sound. Pelham went into him there.
That's one of the worst fouls you can get. Fouling someone when they're in the three-point range. Now you give them 3 opportunities, especially if the person's a good three-point shooter and possibly a good free throw shooter as well. So those are one of the fouls you don't want to see.
From the stripe, this one's good. Converting on that one, number 33, the freshman from Indiana, Brent Cox.
Comparing these two teams, Trine is shooting about 69.5 from free throw range, whereas Adrian is shooting 73.2 from free throw range. Got to improve your free throw numbers if you want any chance of winning any game. Because if you miss your free throws, that's an Achilles heel. Next to getting out-rebounded.
32-25 the tally, 4:50 left here in the first half. Jordan Harris with the ball for the Bulldogs. This one a little kiss off the iron and it falls. Cut to another 5-point lead.
Trine has kept Jordan Harris and Kalanji in check so far. Right now, Jordan Harris only has 5 points. Kalanji's starting to get it going with 9 points, but Trine is doing a good job defensively as they just made another basket.
Little kiss off the glass for Langston Johnson. It's 34-27. Kalanji was all over him, too. Trey Helinski to Caleb Swick. Swick wants to fire this one away, and the contact results in the whistle sounding. 4:18 left here in the first.
Looks like they're going to take it out on the sideline.
Big thanks to Bulldog alum Justin Webster for tuning in. He was a fantastic athlete here at Adrian College. You probably remember him, right, Mason? You the only one?
Yes, I remember Justin Webster. He was a beast down in the high post. He would catch that ball at the elbow and just he would pivot. They worked their whole offense around him every single time.
We had the Webster brothers. They were lighting it up here at one point in time, and they were a blast to watch play. Thanks for tuning in. Harris at the stripe. The only other Bulldog that, since I've been around, was just unbelievable was Christian Coville. He was nasty to watch play and has been playing in France now since he finished here at Adrian College, playing professionally.
Wow, playing overseas in France. I know a few basketball players who are also playing in Europe. You could get some good money and good recognition out there. There's nothing wrong with playing in Europe at all. It's actually a good experience. Or in Mexico, China, Australia, whatever country you're playing in.
Trine working this one around, nothing doing, wants to fire. Now down inside, scoring chance. This one clatters all around and falls. What a player right there by Brent Cox. You know, I know another guy who played his entire career over in Europe. In fact, he averaged over 40 points a game for 4 years straight. His name is Terry Crosby. He's a car salesman in Toledo now and does all kinds of events down there. It's really unbelievable how much he gives back to the community. He's a member of the Toledo Athletics African American Hall of Fame, and he's a fantastic gentleman and somebody I'd recommend you find on social media and follow along with his journey because he's a great guy and a great influence on young people.
Well, Gabe, sounds very compelling. Jordan Harris
drives inside. This one off the glass, blockered away by the Trine Thunder. 3.5 left here in the first. Pass outside, scoring chance. This one off the glass. Second chance effort, no good. Tipped away right there by the big man. Stolen by the Thunder, and now the Bulldogs get it back a second time. Kendall Bellamy had it, lost it, then got the board a second time in a row.
1, 2, 3, but nada basket. You can't do that if you're the Bulldogs, even though they didn't score.
Kalanji going to lay that one in from long range. Couldn't hit it. 9-point game now. Trine Thunder leading 36-27. 3 minutes left in the first half. Here's the drive. Down into the paint. Looking up to the arc. Harris there defensively. Again they come inside. Thunder could score here. The whistle sounds.
Traveling.
And that'll be a Bulldog basketball.
That could have gone either way, partner. That was a travel, but it also could have been called a foul just as easily, on the Bulldogs at least. Right now, Jordan Harris needs to step up his game right now. He's only at 5 points, doing a good job of containing him. That's what you got to do.
Bellamy off the glass. This one nothing doing, going out of play, and the Trine Thunder send it back in. Coming down the floor with it is Marcus Winters.
Nice hustle play by the Thunder.
Winters, quick outlet pass, went over to Langston Johnson. Here he goes from inside the paint. That was automatic. What a beautiful ball.
That was a nice play. It just, nothing but net. You like that as a basketball player. Those are confidence builders right there. Nice pass and a better shot by the big man. Feed the big man in the post. You feed them, they'll eat down there.
2 minutes left here in the first. 38-29. Thunder coming down now to the offensive end of the floor, looking with it, wanting to fire, handing this one off. Just inside of the arc, going back up top. This is a chance. Whoa, Bellamy got a hand in there. How about that one?
Yeah, no, that was a foul. He got a little bit of his arm right there. And now the Thunder are going to go back to the free throw stripe.
This one's good. 39-29, a 10-point game. 3 players checking in here. Connor Pelham, Caleb Swick coming in for Adrian's Bulldogs. Bryce Williams, the sophomore from Archbold, coming in for the Thunder. At the stripe right now is the freshman, the big man, 6'6" from Kendallville, Cox. He gets the second to make it an 11-point ball game with 1:50 left here in the first period of action. Bulldogs back to the offensive end of the floor. Harris ladles this one over to Kalanji. He went to Swick. They go all around the arc. Nearly lost the ball. Pelham had a beat inside. What a step back, and there's the 3 ball, no good.
3 balls just not working for the Bulldogs right now. They're struggling right now. Hopefully they can change that in the second half.
90 seconds left here in the first as this one falls as well for the Trine University Thunder. 42-29 the tally here on ACSN. Thanks so much for tuning in on 107.9 FM WVAC and live online, free and in HD on Adrian College TV. We appreciate you being with us, whether you're a Thunder or a Bulldog. Is that how you? Do you be a Thunder?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
Thanks for being with us, Thunder. Here's the drive, outlet pass, and the whistle as this one is fired from long range. 54 seconds left here in the first as this one goes back to Adrian.
Gabe, Turbo Thunder. Yeah, you could be Thunder.
You can definitely be a Thunder. I don't think there's any issue. I mean, there's a whole bench of them over there right now.
And I'm sure there's plenty full in the stands right now.
Bulldogs down to the offensive end of the floor, and Harris,
nice.
What a pass! Pelham from three-point range, this no good. 30 seconds left, shot clock has 28 on it, so Bulldogs will have one more offensive opportunity here.
For the Bulldogs, that rim is looking tinier and tinier and tinier by the second. Just can't get anything from that range right there.
Marcus Winters, burning clock. Cheer team going at it, dance team waiting to take the floor here in Adrian, Michigan. Here's the cross, the drive, stepping back, firing, this one won't fall. Adrian Swick gets it. Shot clock sounds, 3 seconds left on the first half. Firing from long range, this comes off the front of the iron. Not a bad look, but Jordan Harris just couldn't deliver that one.
That was Steph Curry range right there. Would have been something if he made it.
Out. Yeah, he wanted the long one right there. Before we take a break from the first half of action, I want to get some thoughts from Mason Hostetler and Trey Matthews. Guys, let's talk about that first half and what we saw from these two programs and what you're expecting here in half number 2. What kind of things did you see from these two programs, and what should we be expecting from them in the second half?
I mean, coming out, Adrian had a big lead to start. Langston Johnson for the Trine Thunder dropped 21 in that first half. So it hasn't really been back and forth since about, I don't know, I'd say 10 minutes in. I think Trine kind of got a little leg up on the Bulldogs.
Well, what more can I say? Yeah, the Bulldogs are struggling right now. Basketball is a game of runs, and they've let Trine go on too many runs right now. So they're holding Jordan Harris in check right now with 5 points, and Jeremy Kalanji only has 9. So they got to try to, just step up in the second half and get on a major run.
Trine has also gotten to the free throw line more than the Bulldogs have. So I think Coach Lindsey's going to tell the Bulldogs, hey, let's drive the lane a little bit more. Let's get some free points while the clock stopped. Get back in this game. Stops and scores. That's what they need.
I think that's all I got. You got anything to add?
That's all I got.
All right.
Guys, thanks so much. Sounds good. We're going to take a break for the halftime here on the Adrian College Sports Network and be right back with the second half of action between these two programs. Just 14 minutes away from the second half. Thanks for being with us here on ACSN. The score at the halftime break, 42-29. The Thunder up big here on the road. We'll be back.
All right, let's do what we've been wanting.
Field hockey and softball. Class of 2007 for baseball. Class of 2009 for softball. 2011 men's NCAA hockey season.
football first from the 25. It's 1st and 10. Taking the give, Yaki throws it right side.
Yes!
Off! Bulldogs get the football! Rumbling. West. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is up away. This one will find its way through the uprights. Okay, it's 32-29 here on the campus of Adrian College. Up away. This one is so good. Adrian College wins the football game. Adrian College wins the football game. They're storming the field. Who can blame them? 32-29 is the final score. What a moment. What a special way to wrap up homecoming's festivities here on Saturday.
We were floating down the river in your red canoe. You were laughing at my stories, oh, back from my youth. Yeah, and I remember thinking to myself that you were the one. Oh, you were stunning, you were lovely, yeah, you were fun. There was no one else I wanted to see. There was nothing
Faculty, staff, members of the Board of Trustees, families of Adrian College, and students and friends over in the chapel. It is my great privilege to introduce to you the newest members of the Adrian College family, the incoming class of 2023.
Oh, that one time on the West Coast in the dead of night, we were watching cruise ships gently pass us by. Oh, and I remember gazing at your face in that starry light. Oh, thinking life don't get much better than a night like tonight. 'Cause there was no one else I wanted to see. There was nothing else I wanted to do. There was nowhere else I wanted to be than sitting oceanside with you. There's nothing, nowhere, no one. Yeah, there's nothing, nowhere, no one. Oh, there's nothing, nowhere, no one. Yeah, there's nothing, nowhere, no one that I'd rather be with than you, my love. 'Cause there's no one else I want to see. There is nothing else I want to do. There is nowhere else I want to be. to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste.
I'm the king of rock, there is none higher. Sucker MCs should call me sire. To promote my kingdom, you must use fire. I won't stop rocking till I retire.
Now we rocked up party and come correct. All sets are on time and rap connect. Got the right to flow and good elect. And other rappers can't stand it, but give us respect. I wanna rock. And it came to pass, the rock and roll was born. Right across the land, every rock and band rolling up the stone. And the guitar man got famous, the business man got rich, and everybody was a superstar with a spirit. Ding ding!
Never in a million years would I have thought that I would be playing with friends. I picked Adrian, one because of this reason. And it's just an amazing experience. You get to see all the different types of play that they have. Like, they play a lot different here.
I think it's really like deep-rooted in all of us. I found my family at Adrian, so I think for me it's my second home. So to be a Bulldog on this team is a lot.
It's pretty unreal. Not a lot of colleges have this experience, and these are my best friends, so doing something like this with them is pretty awesome.
My teammates are my family. To get to experience everything with them and seeing these breathtaking views is just life-changing. I'm always going to remember this trip.
Into this world we're thrown, like a dog without a bone, an actor out on loan, riders on the storm. And the music was good and the music was loud.
They're a totally different kind of like soccer player over here. It's a different style, different speed. Like obviously there's a language barrier too, and I think it just really helped our team grow, like both with skills and seeing different styles of play.
With this program, never give up. Like always, like we have a team all behind us. We have 29 girls, and you come in, you have best friends on the team. You have best friends right away, and everyone's competitive, but everyone is so close. You fight, you work hard, so you're also family. It's awesome.
Adrian has taught me a lot, not only as a soccer player, but as an adult, because it taught me how to persevere and never give up and have
Bulldog means you never give up. It means that you're expected to work hard and to give your all into everything you do, whether it's academics or athletics.
It means that we are watching soccer on the greatest stage they possibly can see it, and we get to see a result of what we've put into women's soccer in general and how far U.S. soccer has come, especially for women.
The girls really seemed to take in all aspects of the trip, very engaged. They loved every minute. I loved every minute. It was so much more than I expected. I knew it would be great, but it really was fascinating just to see another culture. The games the girls played against a team from Lyon and then a team from Paris.
Welcome back here on the Adrian College Sports Network. I'm Gabriel Trine. Alongside me, Trey Matthews, Mason Hostetler, Matt Kibbe, and Ryan Cuddy down on the sideline. We appreciate you being with us and can't wait for the second half of action. At the moment, Adrian is trailing here at home. The tally 42-29 at the halftime break, guys.
Yeah, you're right, Gabe. Right now, the Bulldogs are looking for redemption in the second half. It was a struggle for them in the first half because they weren't knocking down their shots. Trine was playing excellent defense, turning the ball over, getting to the free throw line more. If you're the Bulldogs, you need to step up your game because conference play separates the men from the boys and the contenders from the non-contenders.
And we are underway with the second half of action. We've switched ends of the floor. Now the offensive end of the floor to our left for the Trine University Thunder. That's the south end of the Marilat. Bulldogs working to the right, the north end.
Nice
Bulldogs
takeaway.
with the steal. Here comes Warwick. Warwick with a quick ladling pass to Kalanji, and he goes down awkwardly in the paint, but is quick to rise.
That looked dangerous for a second, Gabe. I thought he was going to get hurt after he got tripped up. Great call by the referee.
Bulldogs inbounding here. Swick goes over to Kalanji. Kalanji. Quick pass. Now around the arc they go. 30 seconds gone already here in half two. Kalanji just outside the paint. Ladles this one to Swick, and Swick can't finish. Rolled all around the iron. He now has it at three-point range. Drives again just inside of play. Quick step there in the paint, fires it outside to Harris. Bulldogs still with the ball, 9 seconds on the shot clock. The step back jumper firing from three-point land. They'll hit him with a travel.
Harris tried to shake and bake that one and hit that three-pointer. Unfortunately, he took one too many steps.
Trine University Thunder headed back to the offensive end of the floor here on Adrian College TV and 107.9 FM WVAC. Thanks for tuning in. They work it around the arc. Trine looking, wanting to fire. Pass close side. With it now is Langston Johnson. Johnson working. Fires it far side. Lost by Winters. Jeremy Kalanji there defensively. Hunter fires from just inside the arc. That's easy. 44-29. 90 seconds gone here in the second half.
Matt, looks like the Bulldogs are struggling to defend the basket right now. What are you seeing?
Yeah, I'm seeing the same thing. You know, I want to see the Bulldogs get a little bit tighter on their man. It seems like the Trine Thunder are able to get a lot more space and put up uncontested shots. On the other side of the court, I want to see the Bulldogs attacking the rim like they've been doing. You just need a finish. If you can get a finish, you can get back into this game. No lead is ever too safe in the sport of basketball.
Right you are. Here's a way to cut into the lead. knock down your free throws, as he did on the first one.
44-30 now the tally. Adrian trails by 14 here at home.
Stops play, and you put some points back on the board.
Warwick hits that one. Trine entered today's game on a 4-game winning streak, a perfect start to the Thunder's MIAA conference season. They're looking to extend that, and right now it's looking like they may be able to.
Right now, Trine and Albion are at the top of the rankings for the MIAA.
Working this one all the way around the arc. Nearly rejected, somehow able to fit that one up and in. What a play by Cox.
Cox, just 2 players coming at him at full speed and full aggression, and yet he still finds a way to knock down the layup.
Harris drives, fires off the glass, and what a play. Bulldogs get a bucket back.
Hopefully that gets Harris going. He's been struggling this game.
2 minutes, 20 seconds off the clock here in the second half. Time winding, driving, firing. This one no good for the Thunder. Connor Pelham goes up for the board, goes down hard, and they'll hit him with a travel.
That is just bad luck right there. Unfortunately, he came down for the rebound, lost his balance, fell, and that's a travel, unfortunately, in the rule of basketball. Hopefully this doesn't come back to bite the Bulldogs as they're trying to go on a run.
Inbounding pass, and this one is cash. What a good ball right there by Trine's Langston Johnson, the senior. Hit that one easily.
Looks like I jinxed it, Gabe.
48-33. Harris with a fake pump, now going to drive. This one goes out of play, and the cheerleader snags it.
Those are dancers, Gabe.
Tis.
Turn his mic down.
Turn his mic down.
Turn
Get
his mic
him
down.
out
Get
of
him
here.
there. Almost 3 minutes gone here in the second half. 48-33. Quick pass. Jordan Harris with it just outside the paint. Comes back up top. Now sent out of play by the Trine Thunder. They'll say just the tip of his shoe out of play. These refs are on that out of bounds stuff.
They
They're
have
not
been
messing
on
around.
it. And the entire game, they've been on a lot of, not nitpicky, because it is a part of the rules, but it has seemed like they've caught a lot of those travel violations. A lot of the close call out of bounds have been, they've tried to be on top of it. Just something that has affected this game in a matter that both teams have had to adjust to. Wow, good cut, good play.
I like that. Pass first basketball. That's how you get points on the board right there. Fundamentals, kids, don't forget it.
Coming down to the offensive end of the floor. Pass inside of the paint. Back up top of the arc. Trine with it down to our left. That's the south end of the Maryland. Waiting. Back with it. Number 11, Marcus Winters. He fires an easy one off the glass. Working around Warwick. Now a 15-point advantage for the Thunder. They lead 50-35.
That was a great spin move and just using his momentum to his advantage. Looks like Jordan Harris got tangled up right there, and that's going to be a turnover. Just not good luck for the Bulldogs right now. Just a lot of things going wrong. They're losing their balance. They're falling over. They're falling out of bounds. They're traveling. Got to clean it up a little bit. You're down by 15 with 16 left to go in the second half. Got to go on a run now.
Here come the Thunder with the basketball. 4 minutes gone here in the second half of action. They have a commanding lead at the moment. Adrian looking to cut into that. The fake pump. The shot from three-point range. That's automatic. Heavily contested, and everything is going right for Trine University as Bryce Williams lets one go and hits it from long range. Swick looking with the basketball.
I thought the bank closes at night, Gabe, but right now the bank is open for Trine. They are knocking down their three-pointers, and right now the rim must be the size of an elephant for them. I don't know.
Here's one from Bellamy from mid-range, nothing doing, and the board gathered by the Thunder following the whistle. Marcus Winters arguing that.
Looks like Trey Helinski is going to check back in for the Bulldogs sooner or later. They're looking for some three-pointers to go their way. I know I've been tough on Trey Helinski these past few games, but he has stepped up his game big time for the Bulldogs. He is now shooting, prior to this game, about 35% from three-point range. He was struggling in the early part of the year, but he's really gotten going. So the Bulldogs are just looking for that from their hometown hero in Trey Helinski. Right now it looks like the Bulldogs are going to try to play close-up defense, man-to-man.
Passing this one around the arc, and Winters
Legal
has
screen
it as they
right
hit
there.
him the screen, yep. Inbounding pass coming from Warwick here to Harris. Harris with it, working left to right. 5 minutes gone here in the second half. Long pass. Helinski with a shot, nothing doing. This one came off the iron and goes into the dancers.
Looks like they're going to get another opportunity right there. You don't want to go down by 20, so try to get a two-pointer, a three-pointer, or try to get some free throws. You don't want to give Trine any extra confidence.
Helinski goes to Kalanji. Kalanji trying to fit this into Warwick. What a play. Passing this one to Sean Wyatt Morris. And Wyatt Morris ladles that up and in, but the whistle sounds.
Another play, a great play, but unfortunately it just doesn't go the Bulldogs' way. He took one too many steps right there. And it's going to be a turnover, and the Thunder get possession of it.
Langston Johnson coming down to the offensive end of the floor. Kick that one outside. Now the drive. This one off the glass, and another nice finish for Trine University's Thunder.
Count the basket and one. Everything is going right for the Thunder right now. Right now the Bulldogs are feeling the Thunder from the Trine. And if I recall, it's been raining all day here in Adrian, so didn't hear any thunder till now.
That was awful.
That was
Here comes Jordan Harris
terrible.
down on the offensive end of the floor. Quick pass. This one intercepted by Trine University. Jake Daniels with it. What a play. Getting elevated. Brandon Johnson, the sophomore from Fort Wayne.
Was it really that bad? That was pretty clever. It was
That was
raining
a bad
all.
pun. Don't defend the pun.
I'm not going to defend that either. I just can't give it to you there.
That's too much. That's too much of a stretch.
It was a big stretch there even for ACTV, honestly.
That was a stretch. We can't. Thanks for tuning in here on the
Duly
Adrian
noted.
College Sports Net. We can't talk about that. 57-35 the score. Trine leads here, and the timeout down on the floor. Dancers taking the floor here.
Right now the Bulldogs just trying to take the wind out of Trine's sails right now. Trine is on a huge run. The Bulldogs can't get anything going right now. They've only scored 6 points in period number 2. They need to cut into this lead quickly. You're not out of the game just yet, but you're getting closer and closer there. And if you don't chip away sooner or later, this game is going to get even more out of hand, and your chances of coming back and possibly winning the game are slim to none.
30 seconds left on the timeout here inside of the Maryland Sports and Fitness Center. If you haven't heard me say it before, got to keep doing that radio ID. You know, and here's the one thing that's nice about educational media outlets like this is we don't have advertisers to answer to, so I can really explain. You know, you hear so many times the ID for the radio station during a broadcast, and you're probably like, I get it. I know what I'm listening to. Well, legally, we have to say the ID so many times per hour, so that's why I keep repeating. You're tuned into Adrian College TV, live, free, and HD on YouTube in 107.9 FM WVAC Radio. Did you guys know that?
I did.
Knew that.
I knew
Did
that.
you guys know that?
Yes. Come on, people. I got a mortgage to pay. That's why we have to say it.
But you
Well,
don't have a mortgage.
We don't have to. Yeah, we don't have to. That's
okay.
okay. No,
You're not allowed to use any sayings for the next 5 minutes. We're gonna try and figure this out. Okay.
Oh man.
Not touching that one. 14 and a half left here in the final half. Kalanji goes up, gets that one, ladles it over to Harris. Harris coming to the offensive end of the floor for Adrian. Wants to let that go. Dips it over to Helinski. Helinski working his way around the arc. Back to Harris. Here comes Harris on the drive in the paint, and the contact results in the whistle right there. The official all over that one.
This is how you get back into the game, and this is how you get into a flow, especially for a struggling Jordan Harris. You get to the free throw line and you try to knock him down. Nothing does more to a basketball player's confidence than watching the ball go through the hole.
First one there is no good. Trine on the floor right now. One of the feel super local guys here for this team. Everybody local to Michigan, Indiana, and Ohio on this basketball team, but Trey Helinski is a hometown guy. He's a sophomore here at Adrian College, played high school basketball at Lenawee Christian. He is an Adrian, Michigan native, for those of you tuned in on our radio waves. Hope you're excited to hear that.
Hey, that's why I call him the hometown hero. It's nice to have people from Adrian, Michigan come to Adrian College to play basketball or any sport.
Sam Madrid, star linebacker for the football team, local guy. I think it's pretty special. Here's the drive, waiting to fire, nothing doing. Back out to the three-point line. Thunder, let this one go for mid-range, nothing doing. Robert Warwick gets the defensive board. 57-36 the score. Jeremy Kalanji lost this one on the move. Hunter falls on him, tried to flip it over to the backside of the court, couldn't do it. Stolen away. Here come the Trine Thunder on a fast break. Three-point ball, this no good.
This time Kalanji got away with it, but he got a little too fancy on the last possession. Now's not the time to get fancy. You need to play fundamental ball if you want to chip into this lead.
Warwick across. Caleb Swick with it. Now to Jordan Harris. 6 minutes, 52 seconds gone here in the second half. Long ball, this one's cash. The three-point ball falls for the junior from Columbia City. That's Robert Warwick.
That's how you do it. Just one step at a time. You're not going to cut into this lead right away. Just take it one possession at a time.
Oh, go. Here comes Robert Warwick again. One man to beat. The spin move down to the paint. Waits and ladles it up and in. What a play. 5 points in a row.
That was a great play. He shook off two defenders. 1, 2, 3. Get the basket.
And
now the Thunder need a timeout.
By the Trine University Thunder. 7 minutes, 24 seconds gone here in the second half of action on Adrian College TV. Don't go anywhere here on the Adrian College Sports Network, bringing you all of your exciting Adrian College Bulldog action, and we appreciate you being with us.
You know, if we had more time, I'd say send them to the map promo. Adrian College got a new map on campus. New map.
We
and
did?
It is absolutely awesome. We did. Adrian.edu/map. We have an interactive 3D model of Adrian College, our 137-acre textbook that just got expanded too with the new purchase of the Beecher building that's going to be behind the new hotel being built for athletes alike.
Wow, isn't technology great? I just love the expansion of this world.
I love the expansion of this college. So many great opportunities here on the campus of Adrian College. We have ACTV here, but we're going to be broadcasting more. 2020 is going to be huge, Gabe.
Yeah, it's going to be a good year for Adrian College Sports Network and Adrian College TV. Adrian College TV's coverage has continued to expand and change, and definitely for the better. Some of the things we're doing are so innovative and exciting, and you're going to see lots more sideline cameras following this summer. Quick move, here it comes. Jordan Harris down inside the paint, almost finished. The bench thought he had it.
Yes. Wanted an and one there. That would have been huge. Kind of get the momentum swing going again. You got 12-19 left in this game. You need something. You need a big run. You need to stop Trine's momentum. You got to get back into this game. You got to scratch and claw your way back here. And Jordan Harris is going to have to be the leader for this team, as he's been all year, to get things going and bring us back into this game.
Just got to take it one step at a time, Kip, just like you said. Jordan Harris, even though he didn't get the and one there, he's not going to hold his head down. He's going to get to the free throw line, knock down both of them, and cut into this lead chip by chip.
57-43 the tally. 7 minutes, 45 seconds gone here in the second half. Adrian trails right now. They really need to get something going if they want any chance of getting back into this contest. Still a 14-point deficit. Thunder couldn't finish. Jeremy Kalanji there for the board.
There's still plenty of time left in this game. Basketball is a game of runs, like I said in the first half. Jordan Harris trying to take this person dancing.
Harris to the pass. Coming close side. Now back to him. Jordan Harris from three-point range. This no good. Tipped up in the air, and the Thunder finally come away with it. Langston Johnson getting this one.
That's okay. I like the effort right there. Just make a stop here and get the ball back.
Moving this one around. Winters goes to Johnson. Johnson to Cox. Cox fires. This one is no good. Jeremy Kalanji gets the board. Jeremy Kalanji has been so electric for Adrian's Bulldogs. Langston Johnson, who you want to keep your eye on offensively, he leads the Trine Thunder in scoring with 17.6 points per game. He's been magnificent this season so far, and he reached 1,000 career points for Trine earlier this season. I mentioned earlier in the broadcast that 2 of the Bulldogs on the floor right now have reached 1,000 career points this season. One of our ACTV favorites. He's actually joining my announcing class.
That's true.
I'm going to have a 6'8" guy in my announcing class, so I better be nice to him. Jeremy Kalanji, he's about the nicest guy I've ever met, actually. I can't imagine him ever raising his voice. Jordan Harris also reached 1,000 career points. Kalanji with a pass intercepted by the Thunder. He was hoping to ladle that back down to his teammate, Caleb Ballantyne. Thunder with it. Stepping in, then passing it across. Langston Johnson on the drive. Some trouble there as this comes off the heel of the iron. Hunter went up for it. This one goes back to Adrian. That was actually Jake Daniels that took the shot and couldn't hit it. Still a 14-point game. 8 minutes, 58 seconds gone here in the second half as this one is turned over.
Bulldogs in the bonus here now. This could be huge down the stretch getting back into this game. Every foul, you get to go to the line now, and that's just free buckets if you can hit your free throws.
It is, and it stops the game clock right there. So you could chip away into the lead. You're not wasting any clock, and you can potentially cut this deficit to 12.
Ballantyne at the charity stripe, 57-43 right now here inside of the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center. This one no good, clattered off the inside of the rim, gathered by the Thunder. They're working right to left here offensively for anyone just joining us on 107.9 WVAC FM, Adrian College Radio. Thunder with the basketball and the travel. This one goes back to Adrian.
Now the Thunder are starting to turn the ball over, and this could come back to bite them and hurt them if they don't clean it up right now, because the Bulldogs are chipping away slowly but surely as Trey Helinski checks back in to get more offense for the Bulldogs.
You know, Trey, Matt, I think it's easy to say, hey, Adrian can get back in this at any moment, but it's tough to do. And Adrian really needs a couple of momentum plays with just 10.5 minutes left in the game. A couple of threes would cut this under a 10-point deficit and make this a ball game again. That's exactly what Adrian needs.
No, you are right. It is way easier said than done. That's why you got to take it one possession at a time. Like I said, you can't be thinking about what happens if I tie the game.
Nice.
What happens if I take the lead?
Cash.
As Kalanji just makes a strong basket right there.
Jeremy Kalanji is just unstoppable when he's open, and he got that basketball hopped up. That was probably about half strength for him, that hop right there.
Yeah.
Set that in the hoop easily.
Because right now, Trine's at the top of the standings for a reason. They're on a 4-game win streak for a reason. I know I sound like a broken record when I say this, but it's true.
Here's the drive, fading, firing. This one no good. Bulldogs get it. Ballantyne hands it off to Harris. He'll run the floor. Halfway through the second half of action, exactly 3/4 of the way through this contest. Harris with the cross, waited to fire. Handed it off to Trey Helinski, the local boy from Lenawee Christian.
Well, there's a shot there.
Around the arc they go. This one's cash! Jordan Harris with a ball from long range, cuts it to 9.
Hey, sometimes you don't want the wide open shot. You pass it out to Jordan Harris. He'll happily take that contested or not contested. Right there, you cut it to the lead, and now it's single digits again. Slowly but surely, Gabe.
Here come the Thunder. They want to answer back, take us back to double digits. Hand off to Jake Daniels. Jake Daniels finishes with a little kiss off the glass. And he has 12.9 points per game so far this season, second on the Thunder's roster in scoring. Now, I want to talk more about that concert again, Matt, but before I do, and I don't want to be too complimentary. Sorry, Thunder fans. Love you. Love our MIAA rivals. But I would say the Thunder have been a fantastic rival for Adrian in all athletics.
Yeah.
Particularly basketball and football, and maybe soon hockey.
Soon. I think soon we'll see a development.
Their goaltender's
coming.
unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
Their
no
goaltender's
doubt.
unbelievable. Their football team has been great for as long as I can remember, and I am a huge fan. They picked up the quarterback from Reading High School here in Michigan. I had the pleasure of covering their crossover game with the Jackson Area Conference that Grass Lake is in. So that game was unbelievable. They said, Gabe, we need you to go to Reading with JTV. It's about an hour drive from Adrian, about a 90-minute drive from Jackson. I meet the crew out there. I get out of my car, and it's this flooded stadium. Half the field is covered in water, and there's like 40 people in the stands. This village is smaller than my hometown, Stockbridge, which has a population of 1,200. And the football team comes out, and these are grown men. These are men
coming out of the
their
tunnel.
quarterback is 6'4". I mean, he's probably 6'2". But they lit it up. They destroyed Grass Lake 65-0. It was an unbelievable game.
What a beatdown.
And they went on to win the state championship. And it was really an
that this
unbelievable
past
season.
year?
That was this past year,
That's
Reading High
insane.
School.
I
And
think
their
Reading High School has won
quarterback-
it 2 years in a row now.
Yeah,
I think.
they're unbelievable. Their quarterback is now a quarterback at Trine University, and he's been fantastic. I have the highest of praise for the way that he plays.
Wow.
And I think Trine is really a class school. You know, it's nice to have classy
Definitely.
fans, classy programs, and I think the coaching staff, the athletes, and the fans at Trine University are first class, and it makes them fun to play in games like this. Moving this ball around the arc. 11 minutes gone here in the second half. 9 to go. Helinski from three-point land. This one went all around the iron and wouldn't fall for Adrian's Bulldogs. Thunder get it back here offensively.
Those always hurt, even though I know they seem quick. When you're watching that ball spinning around the rim, you just hope it goes in. Unfortunately, it didn't go in for Helinski right there.
Working this one down inside, nothing doing. Dip back up top. Driving, wants to fire, nothing doing. Cox gives it off, stolen away. Here comes Adrian's Bulldogs on the fast break. Harris with a little kiss off the glass. It is now a 9-point game here inside of the Maryland. 59-50, 8:20 to go.
Harris now has 10 points alone in just the second half. That's how you step up your game right there.
Nearly intercepted. Wants to fire. Goes back up top. From three-point range, this is good. The Trine Thunder hit this one. It's 62-50.
Took a chance, and unfortunately, it didn't work out. The Bulldogs were trying to play a little too close and try to potentially double-team one of their players, and unfortunately, made them pay the price by getting a wide-open man.
Harris, how about that pass? Robert Warwick from behind the arc. This one bounces off the front and won't fall for him.
That's okay. Just get a stop and try again.
Working this one all around the arc. Trine Thunder. They lead by 12. 7.5 to go here inside of the Maryland Sports and Fitness Center. Wanting to fire, elects not to. Going across the arc. Here's one from just inside the paint. It's a 14-point game. And just like that, they get that lead back.
Trine is not giving up right now. In the first half, I stated, against Alma, towards the end of the game, Trine chipped away.
From three-point range, this is cash! Folks, phone the bank. Caleb Swick needs to swing by. How about that one?
Wow.
I like that one. You cut into the lead right there. Kibby, what did you think?
I absolutely love it. You can feel the electricity in the stadium right now. And Coach Lindsay has the opportunity here to bring his team back from deep down and cut into this lead and pull out a sneaky victory. And it's got to be called that because Trine was running away with this game. And so far, Adrian has been able to tighten up the defense and get the offense going with some couple clutch threes. Just need a couple more of them to stay in this game and keep doing what you're doing. Don't let Trine get ahead of you as you come out of this timeout.
Right you are, Kibby, because Trine beat Alma a few days ago 79-71. And like I said in the first half, that game was close throughout, but how Trine chipped away from the tie game, just pulling away at the end. Bulldogs can't let that happen.
Here come the Trine Thunder. 7 minutes to go here in the game. They lead by 11. From long range, blockered away by Warwick. Kalanji gets in there to contest it, and Hunter can't finish as Swick gets the board.
Big rejection right there. Takes the wind out of Trine's sails.
Jordan Harris from three-point range. He got it. Jordan Harris is unbelievable.
He's got something cooking in that kitchen right now. Jordan Harris is hotter than fish grease right now.
Right now, the score, an 8-point differential here inside of the Maryland. 64-56, the drive.
Go the other way,
pass to
yes!
Hunter, and the call in favor of Adrian's Bulldogs with 6:16 to go.
Back-to-back great possessions. First possession, a block. Second possession, you force Trine into a blocking foul. And now the Bulldogs are looking to cut into this lead again. Jordan Harris is cooking right now. He's hot. Kalanji's having a great game. Hopefully you can get some of your other guys going from three-point range. Bulldogs are fighting right now.
I love being color in games like these. You get to have excitement and fun and just be a part of the atmosphere that is Adrian College basketball, the culture that has been built here.
Pass up, down to Warwick. Warwick wants to fire, goes to Holinsky, far side, Swick fakes. Working it around the arc, taking their time. 5:50 to go here in the game. 8-point game. Adrian's Harris fires, contested from long range. Nearly got the offensive board. Here come the Thunder. Might be a bit of a fast break. Now they slow it up for just a moment. Langston Johnson goes back. 5:40 left here in the contest. Trine taking their time offensively. They know they need to burn some clock here. Langston Johnson fires from in the paint. A little kiss off the glass, and that one's good.
Those hurt right there.
Back to double digits, 10-point game, 5.5 to go here on ACSN. Thanks for joining us. Gabriel Schrei here with Matt Kibbe.
Trey Matthews and Mason.
Thanks. Mason Hostetler, Trey Matthews, Ryan Cuddy. Caleb Swick down inside, fires off the glass. This one comes off the board, goes back to the Thunder, and Swick still down. Here comes Trine University.
Oh, looks like he hurt his ankle on the last play.
Quick
looks
pass. Trine, under 5 to go from three-point range. Nothing doing. Holinsky gets it, and clock will stop the official, letting Swick get off the floor with 4:53 to go here. Hopefully he's all right.
I think he fell and twisted his ankle right there. Those are one of the
What a tough play there. To keep, if you notice, he got up and got back into the play and even went down and boxed out for the Bulldogs to get a rebound there. You love to see that tough effort in a game like this, even down by 10, still putting your body and game on the line.
Here
like
comes
that
Harris.
as a teammate and a coach, Kibbe.
Jordan Harris as the Bulldogs trail by 10. Here he is on the offensive end of the floor, had it stripped away, picked it right back up, working around down in the paint, and this one is rejected. That's a big man play by Cox.
Trine not giving an inch to the Bulldogs right now. They're trying, but Trine is also trying. So you got two hungry competitors right now.
Harris wanted to fire, takes it to the paint. He is quadruple covered, flips it out to Ballantyne. Back to Harris, the fake pump. Wanted to cash that one in, couldn't get it. That was an excellent fake. That one goes out of play. It's going to be a Trine ball.
That would have been something had he made it.
That was a gorgeous fake, guys.
Yeah, he had him in midair on that one. Amazing. Unfortunately, it happens sometimes. You just don't make it.
4:20 to go here in the contest. 66-56. Still a 10-point game here on ACSN. Passing it around the arc. Waiting it out there, and the whistle sounds. Call down in the paint. I think that's on Cox. Man, there's too many people up here in the booth. I can't even remember everyone's name.
You're not used to it.
I'm not used to having like 6 people on air.
The director, Gabriel Schrei, got a day off from working the equipment. We told him, you're strictly play-by-play today.
That's great. It's weird to not have to run the computer and call the game. It was a long break for me doing that.
Yeah, it was.
Getting tired.
Hey, everyone deserves a break once in a while.
Not me. I don't take breaks. We don't take breaks
We
around
don't
here.
take breaks
We don't
around
take breaks
ACTV.
around here. We don't take breaks. Broadcasting, it's fun. So, Matt, more about that spring concert. Folks, you don't have to be an AC student to get tickets to the Adrian College Spring Concert. Visit adrian.edu for more information today. I'm excited for it.
I am extremely excited for it. I can't wait to be a part of that concert. And those atmospheres are always just so amazing no matter who is here. And, you know, I think BOB is going to bring the light and bring everything that Adrian wants in a spring concert. I am excited.
Yeah, we'll have B.O.B. and Hunter Hayes, 2 headliner acts performing here on the campus of Adrian College. Here's one from three-point range for Trine. Nothing doing. Jeremy Kalanji goes up for it. B.O.B., you probably know him for Airplanes. So good. Couple of great chart-topping hits.
Can we just pretend that airplanes are like shooting stars? I love that song.
Harris down on the offensive end of the floor. Fake pump back to Swick. He's at mid-range. Trine gets the steal. 3:45 to go. They lead by 10. Want to extend it here from three-point land. This one's cash. 13-point game. 69-56.
Those hurt. The turnover and then the three-pointer. Got to answer back if you're the Bulldogs.
Driving, Kalanji with it. Now Swick from three-point range, can't answer. Hunter gets that one. On the day, at the moment, Langston Johnson has 23 points. Jordan Harris right now has 15.
Yeah,
Kalanji with 11. Hunter gives this off. Marcus Winters teeing this one up. Down to Maurice Hunter. He's in trouble. Warwick at it. And now ladles that one up and in. That's a gorgeous play. 71 points now for the Thunder with under 3 minutes to go.
That was a nice play. Just did everything he could do, and he got rejected right there. Nice play by the big man for Trine.
Here come the Thunder on the fast break. Pass down low. Couldn't finish it. Ballantyne gets the board defensively. Passed it over to Warwick. Here come the Bulldogs. Left off for Harris. Harris with a cross. The drive to Kalanji from three-point land. Can't convert. Thunder get this one back, leading 71-56. 2:25 left on the day.
I wouldn't be surprised if Trine tries to eat away some of the clock just to make the Bulldogs' comeback hopes even slimmer.
Thunder are looking like they're going to have a good season this year.
They are. They're off to a great start for conference play. They and Albion have been off to great starts so far. Right now, the Bulldogs in the middle of the pack with Hope, Alma, and Calvin.
Firing there. Shot clock sounds just after that one came off the front of the iron. Kalanji gave it up to Harris. Harris drives, lost the basketball in traffic there. That's a Trine Thunder ball.
Looks like Coach Lindsay is going to call another timeout.
So the Thunder are looking to follow up their campaign last season in 2019 with another regular season championship. They were 11-3 last year.
Didn't Albion win the MIAA championship in the playoffs? Yeah, they did.
They were the 2019 MIAA regular season champions with the record of 11-3 that you were just mentioning. And they're projected to finish second in the conference compared to Adrian's projected 8th finish in the MIAA.
Yeah, Adrian came into conference play really strong, so I'd be surprised if they finished anywhere near the bottom, but I could see them finish mid to upper pack, and I think they're going to turn things around. They came into this contest strong, had a lead early on. It looked really good early on for the Bulldogs, and things kind of fell apart, and they haven't been able to battle their way back into it and hold on to a lead since.
Hey, that's basketball. Sometimes when you go on a run, you just keep going on a run. You keep your foot on the gas pedal and just don't look back in your rearview mirror. That happens sometimes. Right now, you're right. The Bulldogs, they're playing well so far. They're in the middle of the pack in the MIAA standings. They got to try to figure out a way to separate themselves from the top dogs.
Man, that band sounds good.
They sounded great.
That band sounds good. I love that band.
I love that beat.
Eric Strasshofer is here volunteering his time to lead the band and direct them. He's alumni, teaches at Madison Schools. Big fan of Strasshofer. Inbounding pass, Trine Thunder. 1:45 left on the day. They're up 71-56. Just looking to run this one out. Warwick there defensively creating some trouble. Tried to go for the steal. Able to hang onto the ball is Marcus Winters. Marcus Winters almost lost it and the call as there was some contact. You could hear it from up here.
Yeah, you could. Trine is in no rush to shoot the ball right now. Just holding it for the last second for every possession they get until the final horn. Bulldogs not going to give up, though. They're going to keep fighting till the end. That's what you got to do, even if you're not going to win the game.
Marcus Winters in a little bit of trouble there as Kalanji's after him.
Still got a foul to give.
88 seconds left here on the day. 71-56 on ACSN. Gabriel Schrei here alongside Matt Kibbe, Mason Hostetler, Trey Matthews, Ryan Cuddy down on the sideline. I got all 8 of your names right. Quick pass. Trine Thunder working this one back and forth. Langston Johnson wants to take it inside. The whistle as this gets loose in traffic. So next, for Adrian's Bulldogs, they don't play again until the 18th. They are at Hope. They stay on the road. 4 days later, they're at Albion. They return home on the 25th against Olivet at 3 p.m. Then on the 29th, they stay home against Calvin at 7:30 p.m. And on February 2nd, they host Alma here at home at 3 p.m. We'll have all 3 of those games on the Adrian College Sports Network with Matt Kibbe or I on the call. We'd appreciate you joining us then. Jordan Harris going the length of the floor, blockered away by Maurice Hunter. This one filtered over to Helinski. He's wide open down in the painted area and gets one. Down amongst the tall trees, rumbles in there for a layup.
You're right. Helinski plays bigger than his size.
Under 60 seconds to go here on the day.
For any kids watching, it's all about heart, not height, as we said at my old high school.
We'd appreciate you subscribing, being with us. You can actually, if you just want to see Adrian College basketball, what you need to do is go to Adrian College TV, subscribe, go to upcoming streams, and you can set a reminder so you'll get a push notification on your phone from YouTube when that stream is about to start. I don't know if you knew you could do that. It's pretty good stuff. That's one way you can keep up with all of these games. If you're specifically wanting to see Adrian College basketball, you can actually turn on notifications for our YouTube channel if you like. Outlet pass. Harris went to Helinski. He comes close side. Ballantyne goes back to Helinski. He wants to fire, trying to fake his way around the defender. Intercepted. Here come the Thunder. 3-on-1 scoring chance. Off the glass. He scores. 37 seconds left on the day.
And that'll do it.
Bulldogs going to have to readjust after this game when we get back on the road, figure out your identity and, just to get everything going, get back on track. You're only sitting at 1-2 conference. There's still a lot of conference games left. You still got a good chance to get a good finish and finish how you want.
Right, you are. It's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. So the Bulldogs, don't worry. They'll rebound. Jordan Harris knocked down that three.
8 seconds left on the day, and this will be our final tally, 75-61. Matt, we have more great contests coming up this week. I'm excited to hear you on the call on Friday night for Adrian College women's ice hockey. This is a big couple of games this weekend for the ice hockey team against St. Scholastica.
It is. It's going to be a huge weekend for the Bulldogs on the ice. They're going to be going up against St. Scholastica, and after last week against Utica, where they were able to just basically dominate the whole entire performance, they're going to go out there, they're going to play their game, and, I'm expecting big games out of O'Sullivan and Von Ruden, and I can't express enough how much I think this is very important for them to get 2 big wins here. Other games coming up this weekend. Tomorrow night we got men's wrestling at 7 p.m. Women's D1 hockey is at 1:30 p.m. An oddball time, but ACTV will be there on the coverage. I'll also be on the call tomorrow night for men's D1 hockey against Oakland University. On the 18th, Mason, our ACTV employee, actually, that game got canceled. Sorry, I apologize.
That's a tough scene, Mason.
I was going to give you a good shout out and be like, the men's volleyball team that played last night and had a big win against Lawrence Tech is, they had a good opportunity, but had a little bit of a schedule change. Women's hoops back on Saturday as well at 3 p.m. against Olivet, and then another women's varsity hockey game against St. Scholastica at 3 p.m. And the last game on Saturday is a women's D1 hockey game against Robert Morris University. Trey Matthews will be on the call for that one. But Gabe, back to you now after I just gave it a little update on the ACTV week.
Matt, thanks so much. That's our full schedule. If you're with us live online at Adrian College TV, we're free in HD, always live. Catch us by subscribing at Adrian College TV. If you're with us on 107.9 FM WVAC, be sure to take your time and subscribe to us at Adrian College TV. Find us on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram at Adrian College TV. Now we're coming back up to the booth to Trey Matthews and Mason Hostetler with their update on tonight's game. Guys, what did you see here in this contest?
So the Bulldogs got off to an excellent start in the first half. They went on a big run, and it looked like they were going to try to put their foot on the gas pedal. But unfortunately, Trine did not give up. They chipped away, and they kept chipping, eventually took the lead and went on huge runs, just 2 big deficits that Adrian unfortunately couldn't come back from.
Yeah, and really, Adrian made a pretty good run there at the end. I mean, they brought it to within 10 points. I think 8 points they had it at one point there, but then they just could not get over that hump there, and then Trine made another little run at the end and made it back to double digits, and Adrian was just never able to put it away.
You're right. It was a tale of 2 halves for Adrian's star players. First of all, Jordan Harris, he didn't do too well in the first half, but he stepped up his game big time in the second half, whereas Jeremy Kalanji, he had a good first half, but not a good second half. that happens sometimes. Sometimes the opposing team's defense, they just shut down your star players, and that's just what happened for tonight for the Bulldogs. They just couldn't put their foot on the gas pedal, and unfortunately you can't play behind the game for so long. Unfortunately, it will come back to you.
And for Trine, I mean, Langston Johnson ended up with 28 points tonight. He had 21 in the first half, so Coach Lindsay really drew up a good game plan for him coming into the second half because he was shut down there for about the first 15 minutes, and then there with about 5 minutes left, he was the one that led Trine on that run to, extend the lead and really put Adrian away.
You got anything else, Dad?
That's all I got. We'll see you guys next time on
All right.
ACTV, baby.
Let's go. Let's throw it back to Gabe real fast.
Guys, thanks so much for joining us here on the Adrian College Sports Network. The final tally here, 73-61, the Trine University Thunder with the win over Adrian College's Bulldogs. We'll catch you next time, if I can say that out loud. Catch you next time on Adrian College TV at 107.9 FM WVAC. Thanks for tuning in.
Good night, everybody.
Of Adrian College. I am Gabriel Trine. Alongside me is my color commentating partner and good friend Ian Went. Tyler DeWitt is here in the booth with us. Megan Abbey engineering today's game here on site. And the Bulldogs are here for homecoming. Today should be a great day for Adrian College athletics and Adrian College football.
Loser. Class of 1983 for football. Class of 1991 for field hockey and softball. Class of 2007 for baseball. Class of 2009 for softball. 2011 men's NCAA hockey team.
So Wisconsin Lutheran will get the football first from the 25, first and 10. Taking the give, Yaki throws it right side.
Yes!
Off! Bulldogs get the football! He's going to try again. The away stands are rumbling. West. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up away. This one will find its way through the uprights. Okay, it's 32-29 here on the campus of Adrian College. This one is so good! Adrian College wins the football game! Adrian College wins the football game! They're storming the field! Who can blame them? 32-29 is the final score! What a moment! What a special way to wrap up homecoming's festivities here on Saturday.
So I'm here with Robbie Ginther, defensive tackle and long snapper for your Adrian College Bulldogs. How's it going today, Robbie?
It's going good, man.
You ready for the game today?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you look spiffy. I like this little get up you got going.
You gotta look nice for the fans.
So the first question I got for you is, how has Adrian College football impacted your life?
It's impacted my life a great deal. Basically came here, it's given me a great group of guys to hang out with and hopefully develop friendships after we graduate.
And then the second question is, you're in accounting, right?
Yes.
So where is that going to take you after you're done here at Adrian College?
So right now I'm hoping that my accounting career will take me to a big firm, and then hopefully eventually I can move into working for a sports franchise.
Okay. Any like industry, like sports industry or franchise that would be like your dream goal?
Detroit Lions would be.
Detroit Lions. How would you do that?
Gotta work hard.
And I'm not saying how would you do it, like why would you want to do that?
Hey, man, I've always been a Lions fan, unfortunately. It's football, so.
Oh, that's rough. Is there any other people that you'd like to shout out during this interview that has helped you along during this whole process to get you to this point in your life?
Most definitely. I just like to thank my family and my friends. Even when times are tough, they always pick me back up and keep me going. So.
And that is Robbie Ginther, Adrian College Bulldogs.
We have everything we need. Ooh, 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 ooh. We have everything we need. Ooh, 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 ooh.
In this video, we're going to talk about Net Classroom and how to view your schedule online. We'll also talk about how to check out the undergraduate catalog and view the graduation requirements. First, you're going to log into OneLogin. Then open up Net Classroom and familiarize yourself with the tabs. Use the registration drop-down menu and select your name, schedule. Note that you can also view your schedule in grid mode. Make sure you select the correct semester on the sidebar. When viewing things for the curriculum, you'll want to go to adrian.edu and click on the tab Academics. Use the drop-down menu to select Undergraduate Catalog. In this catalog, you can also find your major and how your core classes are set up. And this will be the catalog you use to check out graduation requirements. It's on page 32. And also view what kind of distributions you will need to graduate. They appear on the screen as follows. If you have any further questions, you can always ask your advisor during Welcome Week or throughout the year. We hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.